Okay. Um, well, this puts you at the center with the Three of Swords, okay? So what I do sense is, I remember, you're dealing with somebody um, who is like coming back from your past, who you've never had a good history with, and they've never been honest, they've never been forthright, okay? So I do feel this is one of the pivotal week, and I feel that it's going to happen this week mainly because you are an air sign, and we just had that the eclipse in Libra in a fellow air sign. So I do feel that information will come to light, and usually with eclipses, it does indicate that somebody will leave your life permanently, and it also does indicate like to me, based on the spread and based on the way this energy falls, it does indicate a very significant love relationship that you've had with somebody. It could be like a family member, it could be like a project, even like a work partnership that you've invested a lot of time in. And this is the week in which that energy starts to phase out of your life, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt somewhat. For the first, I would say the first 3 days, like even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, this is a weekly reading, so the energy is shorter. I do feel for the first, from the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, you're going to feel this, and it is going to hurt. For the rest of the week, though, you're going to be fine. You're going to be a little more rational about this, and you're going to realize that, okay, this person did not leave out of their own free will. They did things that that was not conducive to that relationship, and you had to cut them off, okay? And you did it, and you maintain your stance, mainly because you know they're not good for you, okay? So what I do sense here is you're experiencing like these two cards indicate to me, this card more than anything, regret that is basically overcome. So this card indicates like it's mainly a situation that you didn't really want to happen, but you had no choice, okay? Because they are not behaving in a way that is meaningful, that is, I guess, respectful of the relationship that you've once shared, okay? And this also indicates to me that you're not going to reverse this decision, mainly because you are in the upright position here, okay? You're like the gatekeeper. You're not going to let bad energy come in, but you will extend your hand out for good energy, good people to come into your life. So this indicates to me in the reverse position, you're reverting back to this behavior, which is self-protection, and it's very good for you. So no matter who, if this person or whoever has hurt you in the past, if they try to come in this week, and especially like on Wednesday, if they try to come in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're not going to change your stance, okay? Mainly because the mind here is already made up, and there's no more like wavering in your resolve. So you're going to basically stand firm, which is really, really good for you because you don't want this person to come in, okay? Um, he or she is another, this could also, based on the April reading, I'm going to read this as a water sign that is emotionally blocked. I don't feel it is another fellow air sign, okay? I do feel it's a water sign that is very emotionally blocked. Um, if you look at water, the nature of water itself, very fluid. If someone is very emotionally blocked, they become like ice, and they can use their words to cut. They can be very like cutthroat in their emotional relationships, and they can be very manipulative too. So I do feel this is a person that bends the truth, okay? And based on that April reading, I do feel it is a water sign that is emotionally blocked. Um, so, just based on this situation and, surrounded by the cup energy, I do feel that it is somebody that you've once invested a lot of time in, you had a lot of faith in, and he or she did not deserve your trust, and he or she was not operating at their best. So, it's best to cut that energy out. And it's unfortunate because it's interesting. If they had come in at the beginning, things maybe can be resolved, but they came in a little too late. So if you've already made up your mind, you're standing firm and you're not going to have it, okay? So I'm actually very proud of you guys for being able to do that because it does indicate to me that It was a very profound love, and it hurts, but you're able to overcome this, and you're able to realize, how much you're worth and what you're willing or not willing to settle for. So at this point, the mind is made up, and once an Aquarius makes up, their mind, they don't really change it. So that's it. You know, for those who are watching this as if you're dealing with a person that is an Aquarius, once an Aquarius makes up their mind, that's pretty much it. There's no backtracking. So, unfortunately, okay. So that energy aside, on the work front, I do feel that there are a little difficulties on the work front. These are not major arcana cards, so I wouldn't say that that's the overriding theme. I feel that this relationship is the overriding theme, mainly because you're dead in the middle of it. Um, However, on the work front, I do feel that a lot of you there might be like a lot of responsibilities that you're taking on, and I don't feel that it's work related. I do feel that you're a little distracted by everything else that is going on in your life, so you're not in work mode, okay? So as a result, money is not coming in the way you've anticipated, okay? Some of you might be taking off days like for mental health, mainly because you can't emotionally invest in your work at the current moment. So money might be slow in coming, okay, which is understandable, but I do feel that this is not a permanent thing, so don't worry about it too much. Um, for those of you who have recently, left behind jobs as well, I do feel that, new opportunities will come up for you, like in midweek if you're looking for work, and the opportunity itself looks very it looks good, but you're going to be very hesitant about taking on this new opportunity, mainly because you don't feel that you can do it justice. You don't feel that you're emotionally invested enough to start anything new at this point, which is fine. But I would say, like, if you're like financially strapped, don't worry. Don't take on this job mainly because you're concerned about finances. I feel that something else will come along for you that is better than this, okay? So I feel that whatever job is offered, you're not going to be very happy, so you might just take it and then find something else better. But if you're financially stable, I feel that for this week, hold off on new job opportunities, okay? I do feel that they're going to come in, but you're not going to have like a good outcome in the job front, so try not to rush into it. So I do sense, in general, we have three cards here, and these three cards, this is a card of success, but every time I see this card, it also indicates to me that, so in this situation, you are looking back at the past. You might be contemplating a job you've had in the past, or you might like have a new project that you're planning to implement, and you have to like convince others, like investors or your bosses or your superiors, to let you do it this way, your way, rather than the way it's been done before. And I do feel you are going to have success in convincing your superiors to let you implement it your way because they trust your expertise, okay? So I do feel in general though, for those of you who are looking back at previous work situations, I would advise you against going back to it, mainly because I don't feel that you were entirely happy. You were pretty much kept in the dark in that situation. So it could be like a salary that was promised that they never delivered. It could be a promotion that never fell through. It could be situations in which, you're working at cross purposes with other people in your work environment too. So it wouldn't be in your best interest. It would not be in your best interest to go back to something from your past, okay? People or things from your past. I don't feel that it is going to be a good idea this month, okay? So stand firm in your resolve. I feel that you've made up your mind and you've come to a good place. So, just don't worry about the money too much. It will come, and if a new job opens up for you, it's either or. So I don't feel like I just don't think like from the get-go you're going to be very happy with it, but you are going to take it. I feel very strongly most of you will take this new job opportunity, mainly because finances are dwindling. But I would say, go with it, but still send out resumes, okay? And keep your options open, mainly because I don't feel this financial situation is going to be here for that long. So things will look up for you. Don't worry about it, okay? So either way, I hope you have a wonderful week.